Hi YouTube and welcome back to the channel, Book Challenge Chats. As always, before I get started, I'd like to kind of do the call to action, as they say. You know, if you like the videos, if you enjoy them, please press the like button. Also subscribe, it helps me out, lets me know that you're interested in what I'm doing here. And turn on notifications, that way you can see when new videos are posted and when future book giveaways are going to be coming. So with that, we come to book 13 of the 2022 reading challenge, The Magic Lantern by Ingmar Bergman. Let me move my hand. There we go. Ingmar Bergman is one of my favorite all-time directors from Sweden. I've always believed that he was so far ahead of his time in terms of the stories that he told, the subject matter that he dealt with. I probably don't agree with a lot of what he thought, a lot of what he believed or didn't believe. But as a writer, as a director, plus he did a whole lot in the theater too. So the fact that he basically devoted his life to his crafts, even though, I mean, he was married a few times, did have a lot of affairs, especially with actresses in the theater and also actresses that were in his movies as well. You get that in here, but it was kind of pretty much common knowledge, if you knew anything about Ingmar Bergman, that he did kind of carry on some things with the people that he worked with, and he kind of worked with the same crew. A lot of the same actors throughout his directing career. Whether it was because it was Svensk film industry that was involved in that, or these were just people that he wanted to kind of use as sort of a small theater troupe, but instead of it being theater, have it more be movies. That way, it's he knows them, they know him, and everything kind of works out. So basically, what this autobiography is, it's a no-holds-barred autobiography. I mean, he says what is on his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't shy away from from the language, or his feelings for his dad. He wasn't very close with his dad, and they did kind of reconcile, but there were times when it just he's very kind of harsh on him, and his dad was very much a religious man, was a pastor basically. So this was one of the reasons why a lot of Ingmar Bergman's movies on religion, especially he says that it's not a trilogy, but we usually tend to put it as a trilogy, which is Through a Lens Darkly, The Silence, and the third one is just totally skipping my mind right now, and I'm going to look it up just because I want to give you the name of it, and I don't remember it offhand. Let's see, Through Glass Darkly, The Silence, and Winter Light. So those three movies deal basically with the issue of God's existence and why is he silent, basically. Through a Lens Darkly is kind of interesting, and I'm not going through the movie, so I don't want to do that because it's about the books. But it's to understand where to understand the movies and why they have what they have, you kind of go back to this. And it was weird. I couldn't find, the only place I could find this cover was through eBay. So, the thumbnail art that you're going to see is going to have this cover, but I couldn't find it through thrift books. I had to do it through an eBay seller. So it's going to look a little different. But anyway, it's, he again, no holds barred. I mean, even on himself. He was probably his own harshest critic, as most of us, I think, are. But But I mean, stuff that he made that I look at as being, a masterpiece, he rips to shreds. And it's just, you wonder how. But I guess as the artist, your creation, it never seems really to be good enough. The one thing that I wish the biography would have been in was somewhat more of an order, sort of like a chronological order, but it jumps around a bit. So we kind of have to figure out, at times where he is in his life and what he's done up to that point, to really figure out where he is when he's telling that part of his life, because it's not in a chronological order. It does jump around, and that's probably the only thing that I think I would have any exceptions with, and it's a very small exception at that. And I wasn't about to take any stars off for that, for it, because it's not, it doesn't start when he was a baby, or it doesn't start when his parents met. I mean, he does talk about those times, but it doesn't start there. And we kind of again have to work our way around where he's at and what he's talking about, and at that point, what has already happened in his life, which he does give at least the backdrop, so we kind of can understand and not be like, okay, I'm lost. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't get it. So anyway, on Goodreads, I gave this 5 stars, just because Ingmar Bergman, to me, when it comes to films, is one of the best directors, one of the best screenwriters out there. And he just, yeah, that's all I can say. And if you agree with me or not, put it down in the comments below. Let me know who your favorite director is and what their autobiography is, and maybe I'll go out and check it out and see what it's like. But as always, if you enjoy the videos, please give them a like. Press the subscribe button. That way, it helps me out to know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. We're going to be getting into some more mainstream books coming up very, very, very soon. So I tend to look for a little more conversation once I get to those. But as always, again, subscribe, press the like button, turn on notifications, and as always, you can always leave comments down below, your Goodreads name. That way I can, I can try to connect with you, send you an invite, and we can, see what each other's reading and where our book challenges are and reading challenges are and all of that. I think that's always kind of cool. So, yeah, that's it for this one. As always, I thank you for the support, and as always, keep YouTube literate. And until next time, bye-bye.